Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Robert Tchaikovsky. I'm of Polish background. I've been a Muslim for approximately 4 years. I was brought up Roman Catholic by my parents, but I was not practicing, and I got introduced to Christianity later on in life through a friend who pretty much took me to house churches and stuff like this. And later on in life I got introduced to go to a Christian event where I went and I didn't feel comfortable, and this was my turning point where I went there and I wasn't comfortable. So once I did was I asked God to actually guide me to something of benefit to me. And at that time I walked down a street and I met someone who was Muslim, and he thought I was Muslim because of the shirt I was wearing. I was wearing a distinctive shirt which said the God Allah, and he thought I was Muslim just because I was wearing this shirt. And he greeted me with the Muslim greeting, Assalamu alaikum, and I replied, Wa alaikum assalam. So he introduced me to his friends and where he prayed, and I was very, how should I say, very welcome that he really wanted me to actually see how he lives his life. But I participated and I wanted to learn something about how he lives his life and where he goes to worship. And at that point I met one Muslim brother by the name of Musa, and the things he was saying about Islam, I found comfort in my heart. And I even told him that night that with all that you said, I cannot turn away from this message. I can't stumble in and know this thing and just leave. I told him there has to be more that I can do. And then he turned to me and said, do you know what a Muslim Shahada is? And I said, no, I have no idea what this is. And he told me this is a testimony of faith, because what you believe in is what Muslims believe in. And I told him that I would want to make this Shahada. So I made the Shahada and I came to Islam. And from that point on, I started going to my prayers, 5 daily prayers. And before that, I would never think that I would be someone doing that, so committed to Islam. Islam has really changed a lot in my life. I'm more comfortable with my family. Before I used to always go out and I'd never come talk to my family like I do. I never talk about faith, I never talk about the existence of life. And a lot of things I used to do, I used to get in trouble with the police, had criminal history, had a very bad background, and I hanged out with people who were just no good. But becoming Muslim, I see the company you keep is really, it affects you in life. You need to have some pure, committed people who they want to fill their life with religion, with Deen. I'm very happy to accept Islam and be a Muslim and be practicing, and I also wish that through my generations, my family and their family and further on can be Muslim also. And I'm very happy in my life that I've come to Islam, and I hope people can really look into their hearts and see what life is all about. And it's not about just waking up, going to work, finishing, trying to buy a house, trying to get a car, you know, competing for this worldly stuff, conforming to the world. You know, we have a purpose in life, and God said to worship Him.